And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the LG Ultragear TEC Gauntlet Season 2, powered by W Black and AMD Ryzen Radiant. And hey, we are back. It's a brand new day, and it is going to be the second match of today. This time around, it's going to be your boy Aggressive as the host. This time around, it's going to be Assassin on my left, and it's going to be Universe on my right. How are you guys feeling? Starting off with you, Assassin.
Well, definitely really pumped up to see what exactly is going to be the outcome of this match, because got an interesting one for sure. And as we are going to be heading in towards today's matchups, we are going to be seeing what game are we talking about. So, yeah, Aggressive. If you ask me, it is a very pumped up environment right now, as TRUERIPPERS are going to be going against the side of Team T69. I'm very excited.
Yeah, honestly, Team T69, they have a lot to prove here because now it's where they need to start standing up a lot. And so does the side of TRUERIPPERS. This is the tiebreaker for them. If they're able to take this, they're going to shoot up on the board quite heavily. But at the same time, before we do talk about that, on a couple of thoughts from you, Universe. What do you think of this matchup? And which team are you rooting for just a little bit?
This is definitely a matchup that is going to be a little bit more of a interesting matter than probably others, because of the fact that Team T69, they've had their ups and downs, and TRUERIPPERS have improved miles of what they were in season one. So what's going to be interesting for us to see if whether or not Team T69 are going to be able to handle the heat of TRUERIPPERS which has come up. So I'm not quite sure where I'm leaning towards. I would still say that maybe T69 have the upper hand on this, given their individual prowess, but you can't count out TRUERIPPERS either.
Yeah, that is for sure. But before we do head on over onto that, let's head on down over to the MVP standings one more time and see who exactly is leading on the leaderboards this time around. Because for you can already see SK, wow, he's still going to be up there. Bondef from the side of Reckoning, and MW1 and Buster still holding on to their spots. Not really a lot of changes happening today, but I want your thoughts, Assassin, because last time around you asked me for my thoughts here.
I mean, MVP standings, we know for a fact that SKY and Bondefs, they haven't pretty consistent in it. I feel as if there is going to be a little bit of change coming in. These stats are updated before the 1 p.m. game and the 8 p.m. game that is happening right now. So we'll be seeing a little bit of a change happening overall in the MVP standings, where Bondefs' stats are going to be going up in a big way, because we know for a fact that Reckoning Esports' game was pretty intense, and I feel as if Bondef, the amount of stat padding that he has done as well in that game is surely gonna maybe allow him to move it over towards the first spot.
Yeah, those were the MPV standings, ladies and gentlemen. The real meat of this entire thing is going to be at the group standings. Let's see how heated the battle is going to be and what the players are actually fighting for and what position are they really looking to go up on. And as I just stated, it's the side of Team T69 trying to pull themselves up even further. And for the side of TRUERIPPERS, it's their chance to try and dethrone the side of Team T69. Will they be able to do it, Universe? I want you to
this group standing is definitely something that we thought that would have been pretty similar to what we were expecting, but it's not. Reckoning Esports on number 2 position is something that people should really start taking notice about. But what we're going to talk about today is Team T69 and TRUERIPPERS, who are just a point away from each other. TRUERIPPERS have a chance to go up to 3rd position and pushing down Velocity and Team T69, whereas the latter has a chance to go up to 2nd position and be on level with the Reckoning. So it's going to be very interesting to see who exactly is going to win it out today. I'm not quite sure what exactly is going to happen, what their lineup is going to be on of Team T69 as well, because we know they love to mix up what exactly their lineup is. We've seen SMX being thrown in. Sometimes we've got Fox coming in. There's a lot of different things that they try out to do, right? But yeah, we'll see what they have in store for us today, and hopefully it's going to be an entertaining match.
It's for sure. Considering all of the spicy strats that the side of Team T69 have, we know for a fact that we're going to be in for a lot of beats, a lot of laps, and a lot of interesting strategies. That is for sure, considering the lineup that they do have. And hey, as we are going to be talking about the lineups, let's head on down over to the team intro of the side of Team T69, ladies and gentlemen. Assassin, walk us right through this roster because I know you're giddy to walk us right through.
I mean, Team T69, we know for a fact that these guys are absolute beasts when it comes down to their individual brilliance. Bing, Strix, Edit 99, SMX, and Fox. Well, yeah. The thing with the side of Team T69 is that the entire roster inconsistency was something that they kind of had before in season one, at least at the start of season one, but then they were quick to go ahead and pick things up, and they also made their way over towards season two, where they did manage to survive in season one and make their way in towards season two as well. So the thing is that the side of Team T69, moving into season two, they had a little bit of a rough start. I mean, they had one win and one loss. So not a big issue right there for the side of T69, but yeah, they definitely need to quickly go ahead and pick up their game, because if they do not pick up their game, then there's going to be a little bit of a problem for them moving in over towards the playoffs, because that is where all the action lies. And Team T69, we know for a fact that they are a very momentum-based team. Their entire momentum, if it doesn't actually go into their favor, then they kind of steamroll out of control.
Yeah, that is really true. Especially when a team that is known to be extremely aggressive, a team that is known to be one of those teams that if you let them off the leash, they're going to absolutely destroy you. But if you're able to control them through your own utility usage and through map control, they have a little bit more of a harder time trying to go through a lot of those engagements. But hey, what we do know about is one of these players, they're going to be shining the brightest besides all of the other members. So let's head on down over to the player spotlight of the side of Team T69 powered by AMD Ryzen Radeon. And it is going to be none other than the side of Strix. And Universe, give us your thoughts on Strix this time.
Strix is definitely one of the players who has a very big impact on the side of Team T69. I really hope that he has a performance today that's going to allow them to go ahead and finish off this match in a convincing manner. But as good as he is with that jet and the operator and the way he runs around every single nook and corner of the map, whatever map it is, he's got the potential to pull out rounds for his team when they see nothing of that sort happening. And Strix is definitely somebody who, I mean, recently hasn't been quite up to the mark. He does have a positive KD ratio, but I feel like he's somebody who has a lot more in him. We could easily see those kills being above 100 right now, given the potential of this guy. So we're gonna see what exactly is gonna be happening as the side of Team T69 are definitely going to be depending on Strix's ability to get those initial frags as an entry or as a duelist alongside Bing. So let's see what's going to happen today.
Yeah, considering Strix and his raw potential on that jet and sometimes on that killjoy, it really does depend on what he really does want to play by. Hey, he's one of those players that has a lot of raw explosive potential when it comes down to his fragging power. But hey, we're just talking about the side of Team T69. Let's give a little bit more of a spotlight down to their oppositions being the side of TRUERIPPERS. So let's head on down over onto their team intro. And Assassin, walk us right through this roster because hey, this roster has a lot of firepower that we really do need to highlight.
Well, Crosshair, Relic, Paradox, Master, and One Tap God. Where should I begin? I mean, there's quite a lot to talk about. Well, let me start with all of their, heavy hitters, such as Relic, we've got Master, we've got Paradox, we've got One Tap God, we got Crosshair as well. Especially when we talk about that duelist, One Tap God and Master. Both of these guys are just absolutely amazing. I mean, I know for a fact that a lot of you might argue with me saying that One Tap God usually plays the controller, but yeah, the thing is that I personally find him quite shining on that duelist role, but at the same time, yeah, TRUERIPPERS overall as a unit, they are pretty damn awesome, and I feel as if the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, they have the caliber in them. They have the potential to go ahead and take down a team like Team T69. Individually gifted, all of them are mechanically absolutely insane. Each of them have aims quicker than lightning, and I feel as if with a Sentinel-like Relic in their team, both the attack as well as the defense becomes really, really strong for the side of TRUERIPPERS. Yes, they have had their own share of ups and downs, but they've always, went through all of these ups and downs together, and they never really had a problem in the entire roster, as in, there was no issues when it comes to miscommunication or coordination. They always used to, gel in together and moving together as a unit. They would just face it right straight up, and they would come out victorious.
Yeah, that is true. Like this is a roster that is always having fun. Like I always talk about this,
Yeah.
that having fun is so
They
crucial
kind of
whenever you're
are.
playing a game
They
of
kind
Valorant.
of are. They kind of are like a little bit of a serious T69. So
Yeah,
T69 are like pure chill, but then True Rippers, they know when they're supposed to just turn off that chill mode, and they're supposed to get into the zone.
yeah, that is for sure. But hey, let's talking about things that are shining. Let's see who is going to be shining the brightest from the side of Team True Rippers as we head on down over to the player spotlight powered by none other than AMD Ryzen Radeon, and it's going to be none other than Paradox, and he's going to be the one shining brighter than the bald head. So Universe, talk us right through Paradox.
I mean, do I really have to say anything about this guy? He's been one of the best Jets around. His potential of being probably one of the most aggressive players out there in the region is second to none. You can see by his stats itself: 75 kills, 47 deaths, 298 ACS. This guy is an absolute beast, and honestly, he's the one factor. He's the X factor in this on the side of True Rippers. And if he is as consistent as he's always been, then they should have no problem giving a tough fight to Team T69, because Paradox is somebody who creates a paradox for the opponent team. So if he's gonna be good enough today, if he's gonna pop another 20 bomb, 25 bomb, who knows, whatever he's feeling up to today, he might just well do it for his team, as well as get himself onto the MVP standing. So it's all about Paradox today.
Yeah, Paradox is one of those players that can absolutely tear through the entire server, like even in a second. And he's one of those players that you can never really quantify. Sometimes he's gonna pop off, sometimes he's gonna play support, and sometimes he's gonna have a sleeper game. But at the same time, his sleeper games are one to be reckoned for. That is for sure. But hey, we're talking about the teams here. Let's talk a little bit more about the battleground. So let's head on down over to the map feeder screen and see exactly where the teams are gonna be heading to face off against one another. And Assassin, the first map, it's gonna be Icebox. And I want your thoughts on that.
Well, the map of Icebox. Let's begin from the side of True Rippers, because they are the ones who have picked out the map of Icebox, and I feel as if True Rippers, they do have a versatile approach to the map of Icebox. They really haven't had a lot of victories on the map of Icebox per se. I mean, their lineup doesn't stand out like Enigma or Velocity or even Global Esports, but yes, it is
Good.
flashy indeed.
It's good.
Yeah, it is good. It's good. It's flashy indeed. The side of True Rippers, they have a versatile approach, and I feel as if Team T69 might just go ahead and have a little bit of a problem when it comes down to facing off against the side of True Rippers, especially if True Rippers are on their defense, because we know for a fact that True Rippers actually are pretty dominant on the defense side of Icebox compared to their attack. I know you guys might be like, hey, but Icebox is an attack side map, but True Rippers on their defense are when they shine the most. Still, kind of, confused as if why that happens, because they have some heavy hitters in their team, and it's not just one or two players, it's like more than two players for sure. So yeah, attack is where they should reign, but till now the results have shown that the defense is where True Rippers are kind of comfortable on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Icebox is going to offer to us from both the side of T69 and the side of Team True Rippers as well.
I completely agree with you there. But Universe, I want you to talk us right through the other two maps. It's going to be split in sense, so I want your thoughts on those.
These two maps are definitely something that we need to be a little wary about, especially I would say Split, because Ascent is something that we can keep aside for the fact that we don't know if we're going to play it or not. It looks likely, but it's also a map that is pretty much, a baseline ground where I think True Rippers might have the advantage. I feel like if it goes to a third map, True Rippers might catch T69 off guard. But if T69 are able to win out the second map, if they give up the first one, if they're coming back, then it's going to be a whole different story. But Split in particular is going to be a very interesting matter because of the fact that Team T69, we know we've seen them play on Split multiple times. We've seen Binks with the Rays. We've seen Edit with his varied player. He plays different roles, but whatever it is that this team does on Split, it's very dynamic, it's compact, it's close, it's up in your face, and that's exactly I think how Strix and Binks love it. And I think they're trying to provide them to get them success in every single nook and corner that they can find. So I think T69 might take this one, but it's going to be a very close 51 to 49 affair.
Yeah, that
You
is for
know, I
sure.
was. I
Yeah.
just got reminded when Universe was talking about the side T69
Mhm.
and their entire setup on the map is split, right? I just got reminded of this certain play that they made as well. So that's why I was like, throughout when Universe was saying, I was kind of smiling because I instantly got reminded of Binks and his high IQ plays on the Rays as well on the map is split. So I'm really excited to see what exactly he's going to do today though on the map is
Yep.
split. So I'm happy that map is split is the second map and not the decider as is the custom. But yeah, really excited.
Yeah, the fact that Split became the second map kind of did surprise me,
Yeah.
but hey, aside of T69, they have a lot of strats that they really do want to pull, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to be doing. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all for the analysis. I'm going to be sending these two over down towards the caster's desk, but before we do send them over, make sure to check all the links down in the description below. You're going to be seeing a lot of sweet deals there and a lot of good upgrades that you could be getting for yourself, treat yourself, or maybe treat a friend if you really do want to. But for now, we're going to be back with you real shortly after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome to the caster desk of the LG Ultragear TEC Gauntlet Season 2, powered by WD Black and AMD Ryzen Radeon. I'm your caster assassin 47. On the desk with me is Universe, and we are gonna be the storytellers for this game. That's right. Universe, how excited are you as we once again are gonna be taking a quick look at the map veto, and let's just give our final thoughts as to what exactly might happen. We are going to be jumping straight in towards map number 1. That is going to be the map of Icebox. The agent selection screen is going to be ready, but I wanted to ask you quick predictions. What do you think is going to happen on the map of Icebox?
Honestly, I'm not sure. True Rippers, I know that they usually choose Icebox and they're looking like they want to be very confident and they want to seem like, they want to seem in front of T69 at least that, you know what, guys, we know what we're doing. We've got Icebox in the mix and we're going to throw you off guard. But as we head on down to the agent selection, we've got Binks and Strix locking in what we know them to do best, the Raze and the Jet. Stoner is gone for the Killjoy, while SMX has picked up the Sova, and Edit should be picking up the Sage. I think he should be picking up the Viper, if not any other controller. But on the other side of things, we've got a Sage. Master's picked it up. We've got Crosshair with the Sova. One tap god has gone with the Viper, as a single duelist setup has come in with Paradox, as always, leading the chart. So the agents have been pulled in, and it is a single duelist versus a double duelist setup over here. One is one controller for either side, and that's going to be the Viper only. But I think the one difference that might just be over here will probably be the Sage.
True that. I feel as if both of these teams have gone in for their defaults. Like there's actually no sort of a strategic change coming out from both of these teams. One tap god is on the Viper as always, Crosshairs on the Sova, Master on the Sage, Relic on the Killjoy, and Paradox on the Jet. From the side of Team T69, we've got Edit on the Viper, Binks on the Raze, Strix on the Jet, Stoner on the Killjoy, and SMX on the Sova. So yeah, no strategic change as of such, but I feel as if things are gonna get spicier once we are about to dive straight in towards the piss round. 10 seconds left to go, and yeah, the buy kind of seems really good. We're gonna be seeing 2 ghosts coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS, whereas it's just gonna be 1 ghost from the side of Team T69. They're kind of relying quite a lot on utilities, so truly it's gonna be interesting, Universe.
Yeah, they are looking like they want to hit B over here. Team T69, they've shown initial presence, and Bing's picking up that ult top as well as Master. He's looking up mid, trying to find some info for his team. While they have left Stoner towards the A side to hold off to any kind of backstabs and maybe rotations coming in from mid as well. The rest of T69 want to hit the B side. They're running in as Strix is firing a lot of bullets through the Box's position, but he's not going to find any success as Stoner is actually running in. Oh, that's a sound cue that I'm pretty sure that Crosshair wanted, and he's looking for the kill, and he will confirm it. As now, Team T69 have been thrown into a mix, and it looks like they've actually... Oh, they've bought it as a fake. They've given away the A side, and it looks like they want to play a retake on this one, as Binks has already taken over the side, and he's going to get the plant going down, and... Crosshair's immediate response is to throw in a shock dart, which is going to hit Binks pretty heavily. And now the retake of a 5v4 has come in.
This retake situation is gonna be pretty interesting because the man advantage is with the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, but not anymore. As Strix goes out and takes down Master. SMX is gonna go ahead and take that up close and personal fight with Relic. Relic is gonna get absolutely deleted as Crosshair and one tap god. They're gonna chime in as well. They both get themselves a fraggies, but Edit99 is not able to hit that headshot on towards Crosshair. And Bings had a lineup. Okay. So Bings had an interesting lineup. He used that lineup, got himself the kill, but it was just a second late as the defuse already comes in. TRUERIPPERS win out the pistol round, and I'm still left scratching my head as to what exactly did the side of T69 do after having the man advantage. I mean, Edit99 completely worked fine, but then Bings?
Not quite sure what exactly happened, but I think that lineup from Edit also went a little awry. So he lost out.
Edit99, we know for a fact that guy is an absolutely insane Sova, right? He's one of the best Sovas in the country. But now with SMX chiming into the team, SMX is the initiator. So Edit definitely has to, go ahead and be flexible enough to play other agents than the Sova.
He most certainly has to, and as a result, he's playing that Viper, which is a pretty good agent in itself after the buffs that it has received right now. Team T69 look like they want to force the issue. They've got weapons online, they've got Strix getting an initial frag, and look at where Paradox is sitting. Okay.
Oh!
Alright, Paradox. One more maybe? Nah, that's gonna be it for him. Edit takes him down as TRUERIPPERS are in a 3v3, but one of the players of Team 669, that is Strix, is very low on health. Stoners again taking the control of A, and they're running in back in over here again. But they need to be careful about the shock darts, which Crosshair is pretty good at throwing down, and there it goes. It's not gonna actually connect, and now goes the recon, but the plant is gonna go down, and Strix somehow survives that on the basis of timing, but Crosshair still around, and all he needs is a couple of bullets. Yeah, there it is. He's gonna give it to him, and Stoner.
Oh my God, Stoner! No.
That's out a little.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna be. But why is everyone okay? All right, TRUERIPPERS. I thought everyone just lost connection or something like that. They all just went AFK, AWOL. And yeah, they're back. Master just finished the defuse and. Oh yeah, interesting fact. If you guys don't know already, all 5 of the players from the side of TRUERIPPER Esports are here in Bangalore, in their boot camp. So, yeah, that is why I was asking. Did they just lose electricity or internet or something? Because it's raining pretty heavily here. Oh, by the way, me, Universe, and TRUERIPPERS all are vibing at the same time because all of us are in Bangalore.
The fun place to be in, and for sure I know that TRUERIPPERS are going to be enjoying the sound of the rain with a few cups of tea later on. But right now they're going to be in an intense matchup against T69, which they are leading. At the moment, as T69 are back on an eco, which is probably going to allow TRUERIPPERS to get this on a little bit more easily than they would have expected. And Stoner again being sent towards A to find some sort of success, which I don't think is going to be good enough because, yeah, there it is. Master's going to take him down on the other side of the map. They know this. 3 rounds in a row, you do this, they're obviously going to stay there to send a player to keep it. Okay, Relic. Alright then. He just spams down SMX to the box and he eats every single one of those bullets. Strix walks to his death across the Viper wall, which I don't think is the Great Wall of China, so it's obviously not gonna stop any bullets from coming to his direction. And there it is. Paradox finds one. Immediately traded off though, but Jinx is the last man standing. He's gonna go down to Crosshair. And that is gonna be TRUERIPPERS to pull out another round. And they look pretty comfortable now, Assassin, don't they?
Oh yeah. They definitely do. TRUERIPPERS. I told you, right? That defense is something that you need to be careful about. TRUERIPPERS' defense, time and time again, what I've analyzed is that the defense on the map of Icebox is far better than their attack.
Yeah. Team T69, they need to be a little careful. They can't let this all go down so easily in the hands of TRUERIPPERS. They need to try and be a little bit more cautious in the way that they will approach these ones. And now that the Byron has come in, Strix, that dash is not going to help anybody. As he goes down to one tap God Spectre. Master gets spotted out, but that's okay. He's put a wall up and he can probably escape thanks to the Viper wall which is there here. But he still wants to fight because he knows he has a Spectre. Finally he goes back as Crosshair sends in his wingman to get some information, and he knows that there's one over here, probably 2, given the sound cues that they're getting. As Team T69, they are preparing for a round where they do not have one duelist.
So for now, things have slowed down for the side of Team T69 as well after losing their jet. And yeah, they are going to try and pick and prod here and there around the map. They're going to try and look out for avenues. And I feel like the SMX might have a chance at moving it over to his middle position. But unless and until Relic moves out of there. But Relic is still holding on towards the boiler position like a fort. And I feel as if their only option is over towards the A side now. But even over towards the A side, we've got Master and Paradox. And yeah, things are not going to be that easy because Paradox is wielding an operator, but whoa, SMX! Looks like someone is angry and SMX is going to go ahead and black out Paradox's face of the sky. SMX, get himself another one, and SMX single-handedly is just opening up space for the team. Finally, Binks chimes in, gets another frag for himself. With that, it's going to be down to a 2 versus 4 retake. Relic is going to pick up that operator and is going to go in for the save. Save is the right option for the side of TRUERIPPERS because they badly need this operator. Relic finds a frag on towards SMX, and if Crosshead gets one more frag, maybe they're gonna go ahead and attempt for this retake, because then this retake would be possible for Binks. Might just get swatted, by the way. No, not happening. As Relic is also gonna chime in, is gonna try and kill some of frag. Oh, finds Binks, nicely done, but a lot of time has already passed. And I feel as if the side of TRUERIPPERS, they're just gonna go ahead and save that operator.
Crosshead, he just ran in blind with the knife out and gave away his life, a weapon that he probably could have saved, but it's okay, I feel, because this was a bonus round for the side of TRUERIPPERS, so they're gonna be pretty much okay with it. And Team T69, they finally pull back one in their favor, as SMX, pretty much the hero of that round, acting as a duelist himself, going up and getting the first 2 kills that his team needed, and the Viper Spit to confirm the round for them by the hands of Edit. So it is a round that Team T69 needed, and they're gonna get it. A little hard fought though, as they had to move around a bit and try to sell out a couple of fakes here and there. But it worked out in the end, and now TRUERIPPERS are going in for another aggressive push over here, Assassin, towards A. And Paradox with their operator might just find success. No, he won't. Dashes away. Unfortunately, the flick had to be a little bit more flickery for him to get that kill, but it's not going to happen. Now, Team T69, they're a little wary. They know that the operator's here, so they're going to play a little bit more cautiously. At least, I hope so.
Well, Binks, he definitely finds the frag on towards Master, so that's a start. Side of Team T69. Oh no, Paradox! Good night. Get taken down by SMX's Hunter's Fury. Man, Paradox. Well, I feel like we might have just applied the Custer's Curse on him, Universe. He was having a good time at the start, but now, as soon as we pointed him out, him not able to connect anything. Crosser, on the other hand, is going to move in through the Vipers. Cloud is going to get himself a double. 45 seconds, a 1 versus 2. One tap got it's pretty easy for 9 strikes. And now, SMX is pretty down low. It should be pretty easy for one tap god to go ahead and get this 1 versus 2 clutch done, and he gets it done as well. In style. One tap god, go ahead and pick up the operator, and is gonna stick the defuse, and with that, the 4th round of the board for the side of TRUERIPPERS. A 1 versus 2, mind you, Universe, a 1 versus 2 clutch by the side of one tap god.
If you want something done right,
Tricks unfortunately looked away at the most inopportune time, and that was definitely gonna hurt him. As the side of TRUERIPPERS, they're gonna have to thank one tap god for that. Paradox unfortunately died in the most unorthodox manner. I don't even know why he did not try to escape, maybe updraft away from there. But Crosshair, he did the 2 kills that his team needed. He got them, and one tap god got the last 2. Thankfully, he found Strix first in an unguarded position, so he was able to confirm that kill. As a result, they have put up round number 4 on the board, and now Team T69, they are back on the back line. They've got an eco, and they need to force their way into this one. I don't know how good is this round going to be for them, but Strix is going to be the only hope for them if it all happens. He looks for 1, gets it, Master gets 3 though. Binks finds one with his own ultimate. Strix finds another, and he's making it work, but that's all. Oh my god. That round just got over even before it started.
That was a pretty quick one coming out from the side of Team T69. Strix, absolutely amazing blade work, by the way. Kind of like the way he just dashed in there and picked up the Vandal as well. It was a good one. Good eco coming out from the side of Team T69. If only they could grab themselves 1 more kill, right? That could have been a cherry on top of the cake. But it's okay. 2 kills, not bad. From the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, about 5 rounds now on their defense. If they get 1 more, then they've won out the half.
Yeah, at least on a good note, they will have the half. Oh, that spam could have come in, and Cross is gonna confirm just what I said. He gets one, and it is gonna trade back in the form of Master Stoner. Actually gets another one. Okay, they are giving away lives now, and Crosshair is gonna immediately respond by sending out his Hunter's Fury, which is not going to get anything more than just a single tag. Edit is down very low, but they can afford to have that for now, Team T69. They have one ultimate available in their own hands, which is the Killjoy lockdown, which now can be used without any sort of hindrance, which the Hunter's Fury could have caused.
Oh, SMX is timed out.
Boy. No, that's gonna hurt. Oh boy.
Oh no. SMX is timed out. We no longer are gonna be having any recons or some owl drones coming in as well. So that is going to be a problem for the side of Team T69 and SMX. I feel Relic knows that he's timed out. He's right there. He's timed out. Relic is just watching.
Maybe.
He's like, he could just come anytime. You never know. Might just be staring at the wall. We don't know what's up, but hey,
You
Binks
should run.
also is not aware of this fact that there is a player here.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
Relic might just walk away with a double here. Yep. Gets the frag on towards Stoner. Gonna try and take down Edit 99 as well, but then Edit, he's just way too good. He takes out Relic. Nice little snap to the face, and in a 2 versus 2 situation with 15 seconds left on the clock. It's just a 1 versus 2, by the way. Edit is very low, and SMX is timed
Spike
out. So
down
he's
A.
also disconnected.
10 seconds
They know
left.
his position, so they're gonna try and go, maybe knife him down.
Scanning ahead.
It's gonna be Paradox to spot him out, and no. Okay, there you go. Good stuff, Paradox.
Unfortunate there. Without their Sova, it was going to be obviously a little difficult given that they have no informational play. And now TRUERIPPERS, they have an advantage. They've got 6 rounds on the board. And that is definitely going to hurt the side of Team T69 a lot. Given that this is a team that we know is pretty good. They have played the map of Icebox before. They have put a lot of effort into practicing together. But TRUERIPPERS, they're just so damn good with their executes, man. They know how to defend. They know when to retake. They know when to be aggressive. They know when to send Paradox up front with the operator. And they know how and when to hold back so patiently that they let T69 come to them and give their heads to their own crosshairs. And as a result, it is a 6-1 scoreline, which is something that T69 did not expect in the first half of Icebox. Are they gonna let this slip by even more, or are they gonna probably get maybe 4 rounds in this half, Assassin? What do you think? How far do you think T69 are gonna go in this half?
Stringing together 4 rounds shouldn't be a problem, but I don't know. Today, Team T69 aren't looking like themselves. Things aren't that great. Might have to do something with the event Bings was playing alongside Strix. Not sure though. But yeah, there's a big if right there. T69, there's a lot of miscommunication happening. There's no coordination. The synergy is kind of absent today. Everyone's just kind of trying to do what they want, and I don't like what our observer is showing us.
One tap god is okay. Paradox wants to play for one tap god. Apparently, he's telling this is how you play. I teach you. Look,
wow.
look, they're asking him to get up.
That bootcamp looks so sick.
Yeah, it
We should
definitely
visit
does.
Universe.
Definitely, but I feel like if I sit on any of those chairs, Paradox is gonna again tell me this is not how you play. But
I mean,
yeah,
we can
it looks
can
like
go
they're
and
planning
you
for a
know,
party of all things.
we
Maybe
can
a
go
party.
and we can go and get some content from over there. You know, maybe a vlog. I don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think they're preparing for a party in case they somehow beat T69 in this best of 3. You know, you can see a lot of people in the background.
If TRUERIPPERS keep on going like this, maybe
Party
they
indeed.
might just maybe they might just go ahead and throw themselves a big party. I mean, they already have all the lights and stuff. All they need to do is order some food and some
Have
soft
good
drinks.
music.
Yeah, have some good music. Some soft drinks and some snacks. Easy party.
Indeed. But for now, the party has been spoiled on one side, as we're going to have a little bit of a tech issue, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back right shortly as SMX sorts out his internet issues, and we're going to be back with the match.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. SMX is back as well. We had a little bit of a tech issue. And yep, we are all set and ready to dive into towards round number 8. Let's hope that this pause has sort of, helped the side of Team T69 to reset themselves and maybe pull their stuff back together. It's still not too late. It's 6-1. We can still make incredible scores happen. It still can be a 6-6 though, or it can be maybe an 8-4 in the favor of TRUERIPPERS. You never really know, but yeah, hoping for the bust. What the heck, Paradox? All right then, guys. No, Paradox. Oh, never mind. At least compensated for something, and he's trying to go for another one, but he instantly gets taken down. SMX finds himself a frag onto his relic. Now that is something that you did not want to see, and Master might just get the frag onto his SMX. No! Oh my God, SMX!
Take flight.
Well, yeah, someone's definitely tilted. Tech issue on top of that, they're losing. And now he's gonna be more pissed off.
Crosshair takes him down. TRUERIPPERS are on the lower end of men, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for them. They've got weaponry that they need. Binks is left alone towards mid to catch off any kind of rotations. As in a 2v3 situation, finally the rotation coming in from one tap god from B. Binks around the corner. Crosshair has an idea. He might just get this kill. Oh, this is going to be it. Binks. He's got the angle right. He just needs to move in and get that kill. But he's not. He's going to get one. Crosshair goes down, and now again one tap got left in the 1v2, and there's two players with a lineup ready for themselves. They know where one. Now he knows where one is. Now he just needs to get the kills, but I don't think time is in his favor. As another nano swarm goes down, he's down to 80 HP. He's trying to find the kills that he wants to get, but he's not gonna get anything. As the edit takes him down, and I think Paradox's aggression has translated into a failure of that round for his team.
It was quite unfortunate for the Sada team TRUERIPPERS, but I'm very happy for the Sada team T69 because they got themselves that round. That was an eco for the side of team T69 and SMX. My God. We know. I don't know if many of you know this, but I personally know SMX. A lot of the people who have been following the scene from quite some time might know SMX, and the guy's pretty aggressive and. His anger definitely turns him into a beast in game.
That is true. Right now, though, they are looking. Oh, look at this Viper split. That is so massive. So much map control for one tap god. Although it's not an aggressive one which holds back T69, it is something that they will definitely be looking out for. Again, Paradox missing out that shot. He spotted Binks and he could have probably gotten that kill, but he's not going to be able to. One tap god is in a very good position to confirm a couple of kills. He's got players all around him. A lot of bullets being fired and he's just caught in the crossfire of it, but he's still going to find Binks' kill. Paradox finds tricks right upon that metallic container as Master has Stoner under him, which is going to be of no use to T69 as Stoner goes down to Crosshair. He had a good read about where he was going to be. And now Edit and SMX. Controller and Initiator left alone to fight against the world of TRUERIPPERS, which has been in this Viper spit. I honestly, the one thing I do wanna, I'm gonna point it out after this round. Okay, wait, hold on.
Left.
T69, Edit and SMX, they pull back 2 kills, and this could be something that they could work around. SMX is down to half HP, but that doesn't count him out just yet. He's got the operator in his hands, and he wants the kills. As soon as the Viper wall goes down, though, it's not gonna matter. Crosshair goes ahead and he gets the kill onto SMX. Still standing. Edit 99. Gets to. Oh! What? Edit. Absolutely insane stuff from him. And the plan is not going to confirm. He's wasted time well enough, and that's going to be it. The sound cue from Relic was more than enough to stop Edit from getting the plant, from not getting the plant going down. And as a result, Team T69 have given away another round. Assassin, what just happened? Because the one thing that I really want to point out over here is that why are Team T69 focusing on that B side when there's a Viper pit over there and they know it's going to get a little bit more difficult? They could have explored mid, they could have explored A, because they know that that's places where there's no Viper pit, there's no visionary, deduction for them. I don't know what was the thought process in that round.
No idea. At this point, I don't even know if Team T69 are sort of going ahead and thinking things out before even doing them, because we know for a fact if a Viper Spit is deployed on a particular side, you try and, you try a level best. I mean, it's fine if you go ahead and peek on top of SMX's utilities, but yeah, this time around the T69, they definitely are going to be like, hey, we're just going to straight up rush over towards the A side. He's got his Underspeed, he's going to use that, and SMX is going to get himself a double on top of that. Lockdown is going to be destroyed. All comes out of one tap gun and 1 versus 4. Not going to be able to do anything as SMX further pushes into his screens and takes him down as well. SMX is definitely angry, and at the side of Team T69, they are looking to finish this off at least 8-4. They're going to maximum try for 5 rounds, but yeah. Minimum 8-4 should be a sweet spot as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not quite sure what exactly their thought process is going to be at this point, but TRUERIPPERS, they need to get some things undergoing. That round was a little bit aggressive for their liking, and they know that if they receive the heat again in that form and manner, they're probably going to have to play more passively than they would want to. As TRUERIPPERS, you can see that Paradox is giving out some instructions, and they're having a little bit of a chat about what exactly they need to do. So there's a little bit of a pause right now. But hey, the one thing that you guys need to know is that Team T69, although they have this kind of momentum-based play, sometimes they have their things turned up and down, right? They can pull out stuff that comes out of nowhere, like, you know, like how SMX just pulled out those. He's just gone completely crazy. He's having an upturn of what he was feeling so far, and he's picked up 11 kills. He's leading for his team, and Stoner, I feel, is somebody who needs to pick up for the side of Team T69 so that they can probably do a little bit more. Right now, though, it is a Nico for TRUERIPPERS, so I think Team T69 should be okay with getting this round.
Okay. Oh, bangs, they're absolutely deleted, says One Tap Goddess. One Tap Goddess looking for more one taps. Might just try and stand true to his name, but Edit 99 once again comes in and blows up his face. Now it all comes out of Master and Crosshair in a 2 versus 3.
Spike planted.
Despite being an eco round, TRUERIPPERS have got 2 kills already. If they get 1 more, then it should pretty much be a win for them.
Most certainly. But right now, Strix is in a good position. He's going to get spotted out. But he is still good enough to probably get these kills because he's got the Vandal. And that should be good enough for both of these kills. Finds one. He's going to find the other one as well. Team T69, 7-4. 7-5 is what they would ideally want. But our TRUERIPPERS going to give it to them.
So 7-4. TRUERIPPERS, they do have a full buy this round. We are not going to be seeing an operator though, but everything else is definitely going to come up. One Tap One and Crosshair are going to be on the half shields, unfortunately. Not enough money. They have to dispense everything into the utilities as well because they have to play for the team and not a solo game here. Would have been playing solo or something like that, you might, you know, go ahead and maybe focus a lot on the armor, the shield, and also the weapons. But considering the fact that you have to play it out for the team, you have to gain intel, you have to gain information, you have to use these utilities in order to hold down a side. This time that side has to be the A side as Paradox. Finds himself a frag, maybe Binks might walk away with the double, but Crosshair comes in and saves Paradox. But SMX comes and takes both of them down. SMX, every single time, turning tables for the side of Team T69. As with a minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, the attacker's Killjoy is going to be deployed, which is going to allow them entrance into the site. But I feel as if it was just a little bit too early. Could have saved it out for the after plant.
Maybe. Right now, though, SMX looking in the right direction. Might just find 1 kill, and he will. That's a third of his round. As Stoner picks up the last one standing. Master goes down, and it is going to be the side of Team T69 to salvage from this half, which was a 6-1, mind you, back to 7-5. And they're going to be not too happy. For sure, we know that they would have wanted to get the advantage in the first half, but they're going to have to settle with what they've got. As now, TRUERIPPERS are on the attack, and this is definitely going to be interesting.
Surely has to be. T69 on their defense. It's something that we are all patiently waiting to see what they can do. Their attack was something that had a lot of hope, but unfortunately, unforeseen events, they were not able to do it. I would just put it like that way. But hey, look who's flexing. Paradox with that butterfly knife.
Yeah. Right now, Edit needs to flex. He gets spotted out though, so he's going to immediately retreat back. A lot of bullets being fired as a result of that scan, but there's nobody around to receive those bullets from the side of T69. Paradox leading the charge, has a ghost in his hand, and he is pretty potent with that. We saw that one tap earlier, which was pretty nasty, as they look to make a lot of sound towards B, and there are rotation, not as much. Binks is playing towards mid still, and he's not buying into this. He's telling his team to stay put right where they are, because TRUERIPPERS are looking to sell a fake. And it looks like they're actually going towards mid. This could be, a very interesting lineup over here. Paradox finds the kill of Binks, and that's what they needed. Initial frag has come in. Paradox gets healed. He gets spotted out, and as a result, it is T69 falling all the way back. And look at these important frags that Relic is getting. Comes in from the A main, finds Strix and SMX, and just like that, TRUERIPPERS have ripped apart limb by limb of T69.
Spike plant, one enemy remaining.
They definitely have opened up quite an avenue here. That split approach coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS, and Paradox getting himself a triple. This goes on to show that TRUERIPPERS, they have put in work on their attack as well, and with that, we pretty much sum up both the pistols, and both the pistols are going to be going into the favor of TRUERIPPERS. What a play, man. I mean, would you even think something like that would come in? It was out of TRUERIPPERS. And yeah, they have been a roster that have been putting... I know, right? That is so well thought of, and it's like a mid-round call right there. Their initial plan was to do something else, but then they improved.
Yeah. TRUERIPPERS have the advantage, 8-5 now, and they want to extend their lead as much as possible. Paradox running in with the Guardian. He's going to take out one pretty easily. Edit in a very, very unfortunate position over there. As Strix comes in for the backstab, and he's got already players looking for him. One tap God is going to say to his name. He's going to get a tap onto the head of Strix, as Paradox is still going ham. This guy was on the player spotlight, and he is definitely shining out to be the player who deserves to be there. He is on the scoreboard. He's not too far behind. He has 12 kills, but it looks like he wants a lot more. He's doing the work, as Crosshair is leading the charge actually for his team, with one tap God following. And Relic and Master are doing the supporting role over here for the side of TRUERIPPERS, as they've put up 9 on the board. And now, the side of TRUERIPPERS, they need to play this bonus art very carefully, because Team T69, they've got weapons all across the board. It's still half armor though, so I would say that TRUERIPPERS still have a pretty good advantage given the whole schematic of things.
And 99 is going to go ahead and destroy that recon. So that gives information that one player is over towards the yellows, or even over towards the side. Paradox has already crossed over towards the yellows. Has got that part of the map sorted out, but what next? What is going to be the play? What is going to be the end game for the side of Team TRUERIPPERS? Paradox is going to further push in. Still has the Guardian, by the way. Try and connect a headshot. Yeah. Timing is something that has both held Paradox, and it has sort of been a curse as well for them. You're going to be seeing that ball going down at 99. He's the one to get that frag on towards Master. Yeah, poor Master is going to get taken down. But hey, Stoner! No!
Yeah, he's not having a good game, is he?
Yeah, he's having a terrible day at office. I don't know. For now, a 4 vs 4 retake, and the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, they still have a pretty good chance at walking away with this, because they have a player coming in with a lurk. One player coming in from the oranges, whereas Zenitite is looking to just push in through the smoke. I've got no idea what Zenitite is trying to do. Whereas Paradox is going to further move in over towards the spike, and Paradox is going to get the final kill on towards Strix. Team T69 looking absolutely clueless.
Oh my word. That definitely was something of a very stomping show from here. TRUERIPPERS over here. They've put up number 10 on the board.
Still on base.
Assassin. This is a very, very, very risky place for T69 now. Given the fact that TRUERIPPERS have such a good performance on Icebox, which could potentially end up being 13-5 given all things go right for them in the next 3 rounds. I'm feeling a little nervous for Team T69.
Well, we are all nervous. We are all very scared as well because Team T69, this is unlike them. Yeah, they're a very chill squad, but over the course of time, they do pick up their games, okay? Nothing's going in their way, and my god, Trix. It's okay, it's just an eco. What else can I try and say, universe?
Not too much, as Crosshair and Paradox are gonna get
One
2
enemy
kills.
remaining.
Dona will find 1 head, and that's gonna be the Sage Master. But he is gonna be of complete okay with that. He's gonna be completely okay with it. It actually finds 1. Could pick up a weapon now. Goes in for it. Picks up the Phantom. Edit 1v2. Pretty much possible, but what he does not know. Oh wait, he's missed the lineup. But what?
Did one tap got miss the lineup?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is he? I want to see his face. Okay, he probably apologizes to his teammates, but that's okay.
Paradox is like, where the hell are you throwing that snake bite? What are you doing?
Oh my
See,
god.
he's just face palming himself right now. He's like, oh my god, what are you guys doing? Well, yeah, hey, completely fine. True Rippers are winning right now, 11 rounds. They're looking to put up the match point, which sticks on the operator. Oh, interesting. He had to use that updraft right there.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with T69. They're just not having their day-to-day at Icebox, as Paradox is giving out chipping damage, and he's already brought down Stoner to a very low HP. Look at where Master's climbed up. Binks is around the corner, and he's trying to get some kills, but he's not going to be allowed to. Master's going to get the plant, and look at this play over here. What is this play from True Rippers? But clearly they know what they're doing, so they're working around with it. As in the 5v5 retake position, Edit is trying to get kills, but he's not going to be able to. Master and Paradox put in the bullets into the minds of Binks, SMX, and the rest of the gang, as Trix is left alone. And I think this is probably it. This is probably the end of the road for Team T69. 6 goes down, and that's going to be the end of the economy for them, as T69 give away match point, and they have no more money to work with.
Match point.
Well defined. True Ripper is looking oh so goddamn comfortable on that attack as well. Things are going really good for them right now. Maybe we can call this the bootcamp buff. What do you think?
Bootcamp buff, you know. I would
We've
have to
got,
agree. Or is it that air cooler behind them?
Like, I mean, there are a couple of interesting terms going around the scene in the community as well, right? There's a GF buff, and now let's make it a bootcamp buff. Why not?
GF buff.
Okay. Yeah. Interestingly, your girlfriend is your support, and because of her, your game just drastically improves.
I mean, I guess I have to agree with that.
It's true. It's true in a way.
If True Rippers players have girlfriends, then probably this is why they're winning. Or that's what my friend Assassin just told me. But right now, Master is just blowing off heads. He's getting kill after kill. He's got 2 already. Edit can get only 1 in his own pit, as Team T69 have crumbled down to the depths of hell. As the last 2 players standing are SMX and Stoner, and I don't know how far they can get along, because the revive has come in, the Killjoy ultimate has come in. Stoner going on the backstab is not going to get anything.
Binks is already called in GG.
Yeah,
Binks is already called in GG. Oh my god. Oh, there you go. True Rippers are going to go ahead and get map 1 Icebox, ladies and gentlemen, and Universe. Well, it is a celebration-ish kind of mood for the side of True Rippers, and wow, look at Paradox. He's like, I'm just sleeping and playing, guys. I've got a pillow right here. Just gonna chill and play, because it's just way too easy for me.
fair enough. I guess whatever helps them. Pillow buff, GF buff, bootcamp buff. Whatever buff they've got, it has worked out for them. As True Rippers have put in a performance that I think they are definitely going to be very, very happy with. 13-5 is no easy scoreline against Team T69, and we're going to have a look at the match highlights to see how exactly they did it all. Because Assassin, this was definitely something that Team T69 did not see coming.
Oh, definitely. T69, they wouldn't have seen it coming miles away, because True Rippers, they've been putting in the work, man. as soon as they shifted to the boot camp. So the thing is, shifting to a boot camp is not only for if the players don't have a good setup or something like that. It's for an overall coordination, guys. So moving into a boot camp, you have a lot that you can relay in together to the team. There's quite a lot of synergy. There's quite a lot of coordination moving in towards a boot camp as well. You guys can have theory sessions together. You can go ahead and take a look at a lot of strats together. There's quite a lot that goes in towards a boot camp. So yeah, again, the side of Team True Rippers, they have been putting in the work together, and the results are already showing right now. Not only this match, True Rippers have been putting in the result in most of their games now, and yeah, overall, I would say, as if the side of True Rippers, all of their hard work is paying off, and you could see it right now. Team T69, they just got absolutely destroyed. I mean, we know Team T69 can do a lot better, and they do a lot better, but it's just that side of True Rippers, they had a little bit of an edge today, and they were just feeling it.
Yeah, they definitely were. And now you can see that Team T69, they are under the heat. True Rippers have a chance to go above them and get into the green zone of things on the table. And they have already taken their first step towards it. And now it's for Team T69 to pull out their map split, which honestly, Assassin, I'm not quite convinced if they could pull this. It could be True Rippers 2-0. Looking at the way of things right now. The only thing that Team T69 can, there's one way that they can pull it off is they need a pistol round. They need the round after and after and after and after. They need a very dominant first half in the map of split. At least maybe an 8-4 of 8-4 I think should be the baseline what they're looking for, because if they don't get that, True Rippers are gonna punch them in the face, and they're gonna punch them so hard that I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Kingdom Come blowing up in their faces. So we're going to see what exactly is going to happen in map number 2 split, because honestly, I'm very excited. But at the same time, to see how exactly T69 are going to be coping with this beautiful side of True Rippers is going to be of concern for T69 fans. But True Rippers fans, I'm pretty sure you all have smiles on your faces.
Definitely. So with that, we are going to be quickly going in and taking a short break, because me and Yuno is going to get ourselves energized. We know for a fact that on the map of split, we're hoping to see Team T69 go ahead and bring out all their energy as well. With the Red Bull cans, of course, you guys can get it as well. All you have to do is just scan the QR code. It's going to be popping up right about in your screens, and get yourself some kind of Red Bulls, because you guys are going to need the energy to watch map 2. We're definitely sure that Team T69 are going to make a comeback, and we believe in them as well. So let's root for them. Let's root for True Rippers, and we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We're going to be right back. You guys were watching the TEC Gauntlet Season 2, powered by WWE Black and AMD Ryzen Radeon. We're catching you guys right back. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again, all energized and pumped up to dive straight in towards map 2 of this best of 3 between TRUERIPPERS and team T69. The players are getting ready and the agent selection is going to be ready really soon, but let's quickly have a look at what exactly the score was on the map of Icebox. Not the best of the sight to witness, but yep, it was 13-5 in the favor of TRUERIPPERS. It definitely is a sight to witness for TRUERIPPERS fans, but for the side of T69, it's not. I mean, T69 had a pretty bad beating on the map of Icebox. Now let's move in over to the map of Split and see what exactly is going to be the story over there. And Universe, what exactly do you think about these agent selections?
I think okay, they've actually gone for the pretty much same thing except for Edit
Yoru?
and SMX changing up. Nah, Cross is not going to go for that. I'm pretty sure. He's just messing around with us. But right now, what I do want to point out is Edit is now again playing another controller, this time in the hands of Omen. He's not being, I don't know, I thought maybe a Sky would come into the picture because it's split or a breach, but both of these teams, okay, yeah, there it is. Crosshair's going for it. That's exactly what I wanted. There's one flasher who's very dynamic, and the other side of things, there's just one very standard flash which goes straight into your face. That's pretty much very horizontal onto Edit, which is the Omen flash Paranoia. There
way,
is one more difference.
By the way, Viper is also pretty underrated, by the way, by all of these teams. I don't know why they don't pick up the Viper on the map of Split. If you have a dual controller setup, so I understand teams have their unique way of approaching a map, but I feel as if a dual controller setup definitely works on the map of Split. You know, it's much more strategic that way.
Paradox going in for that Killjoy is a bit of a difference maker for sure. Not something that we see him usually on. But hey, if he's feeling up to it, well and good for the team. One tap god is locked in the Reina. So it's going to be 3 different kinds of duelists that we're going to see on the server right now on Split. But a lot of difference over here. The Astra and Omen, there being no flasher, no initiator on the side of Team T69, whereas we've got a Sky. We also have the Sage online for both of these sides. So that's one thing that's probably a little bit more common. But the duelists are different, the controllers are different. No initiator is going to be probably a problem for T69. But we're going to see how they tackle it all, as now they are on the attack, I believe, Team T69. And on Split, we know attack is definitely not an easy side to begin with. So if they need to win this one, they need a momentum and they need it big. They want at least a 7-5 or 8-4 start so that they can pull off something on the defensive side. And yeah, we're gonna have to see how exactly TRUERIPPERS are gonna hold off this force coming in.
So, the map is split universe, the moment that we have been waiting for. Let's see if the SATA team T69 can go ahead and change things around in map 2. Strix is already going to be quite aggressive. He's going to dash in over towards the ramp, and there's absolutely no one holding on over towards the ramp position as well. A Crosshair is coming in, and he's just about to go ahead and bait out the sound cue. Whereas 3 of the players from SATA team T69 are approaching the B site. Paradox is the only defender over there. And yeah, now I'm kind of thinking if the side of team T69 are actually about to execute over towards the B side, or are they just gonna pull off a fake over there? I feel from the setup right now, it feels as if Strix is just gonna be acting as a distraction, but no, see, exactly what I was talking about. They're gonna fall back, now gonna move it over towards B. Strix has already got himself a very aggressive positioning over towards Heavens, but now that he fell back, not quite sure of this kind of approach coming out from the side of Team T69, as One Tap God is going to be the one to go ahead and finish off what Relic started. One Tap God, quite comfortable towards the Raptors position, as we're going to be seeing both of these players in towards that Omen smoke that 99 put up. 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be a do-or-die situation for the side of Team T69. As Crosshair and Relic, they both find themselves a frag each, and it's going to be a 3 versus 2 situation for the side of TRUERIPPERS. And
my God.
I told you, didn't I? I told you that One Tap God is more comfortable on that duelist role, and the guy just pops off different when he plays the duelist. That's gonna be a triple
Look
for
at
the
the
side
smile
of
on that guy's face. Look at his smile.
I know. It was just insane.
Oh, TRUERIPPERS. A beautiful pistol round. Again, the pistol round going in their favor. Strategically played, well-timed, good defensive setup. As now the side of Team T69 are again on the back lines. How long are they going to be staying here is of question, as TRUERIPPERS are getting more comfortable round after round. Especially they won out an entire map, and they're going to be pretty good with that. Now the mid looks like a pretty good spot to be hitting for Team T69, as a lot of fights are going down there. Cross is going to actually take out two. Paradox and Master fine-tune themselves as well, and Paradox to clean up as the last kill, and it is going to be TRUERIPPERS to pull out round number 2 as well.
Might just be a little bit of a repeat coming out from map 1, but yes, the side of Team TRUERIPPERS look quite dominant, quite strong, and I feel as if T69, now that they've got their full buy-in, let's hope, let's pray that they've got something different to just at least crack open the defense for the side of TRUERIPPERS.
Yeah, they are definitely a hard nut to crack, and right now they're trying to fire the bullets to crack them towards B main. The wall has been pulled up as a very aggressive TRUERIPPERS are falling apart, but look at the spread up from Paradox. He actually finds 2 with the Phantom. That's all he needs, 2v3. He's put his team on the position where they need to be, as Team T69 fell apart in literally less than a second. I really thought Paradox would not survive over there, but he does, and his teammates are going to be thanking him for that, as in this 3v2 position, Stoner and Edit are going to have a very tough time.
Well, Stoner has already been having a tough day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's 2 versus 3 situation. If Stoner can please find himself a frag, which I think is going to be too tall a task to ask for, they might be able to maybe bring this back, but One Tap God. The thing is, Team T69, they have got 2 heavy hitters to welcome them. Over towards B, they have Paradox to welcome them with his Phantom.
30
And over
seconds
towards
left.
the A side, from the vent rooms, is One Tap God. It's gonna be Paradox to be completely blind as a bat. He's just gonna hold on behind the box. He's knows for the fact that One Tap God is right around. Edit 99 is right around the corner. Edit 99 is gonna go ahead and take down Paradox as well. Yeah, 2 versus 2 still quite doable for the side of TRUERIPPERS, as we're seeing Relic, who is gonna go ahead and spot out one player. That's gonna be that flash. That near side is gonna help out Relic in order to go ahead and get that frag as well. And One Tap God and Relic together as a unit, they are about to go ahead and call themselves a deadly duo as well now, because they get this retake done. We thought that maybe at 99 might just pull this away, but nope. TRUERIPPERS are going to be the ones to go ahead and put up that third round on the board. With that, completely putting the economy for the side of T69 in shambles. I feel as if TRUERIPPERS might just put up 5 rounds now.
Yeah, it is something that Team T69. I'm pretty sure. I really thought that this buy round was gonna go in their favor, but they pull it back. TRUERIPPERS, and now, looks like they're forcing into it over here. Yeah, they are. Team T69 are forcing into this, and this could be a little bit of a tricky one for them. And it looks like they want to go in for a very aggressive A push.
Exactly why I said TRUERIPPERS are going to get 5 rounds, right? I kind of feel as if this force buy is a little bit of a confusing decision. And okay, one tap got fine. Got taken down by the hands of Strix, and that is going to be the side opened up for the side of Team T69. Moving over towards A now. Soda's going to be on the plant, and it is going to be Crosshair to go ahead and use all of his utility. Put down the sneaker, is going to get himself a frag. Paradox going to himself another one. That's it's all down to SMX, and he's disconnected. Oh no, SMX. Oh no. Oh. Master's going to come in and say hello. He's going to be like, oh, my significant other, what are you doing here?
Yeah, that's not gonna be any use to sorry, this T69. Again, they have lost a man who is one of their best fraggers, at least in the last map he did so. And this time I think he's gonna get a lot more angrier because you can see that SMX is standing still, and 4 rounds have been given up over here, Assassin. And pretty much what we saw in the last map, that steamrolling factor still coming into the hands of TRUERIPPERS over here, and they're just rolling over the dreams and hopes, and every single win condition that Team T69 put up, they're just rolling over it and saying, yeah, no, this is not going to happen. And SMX disconnecting just adds on to their misery, because that for sure is going to affect them psychologically, if not any other way.
And mentally, they're going to be in a lot of stress right now, because not only did they get absolutely destroyed in map 1 Icebox, moving into towards map 2, things are not on a good note. Things have not started on a good note. So yeah, SMX had a little bit of a power cut issue, so his electricity went off. His electricity is back. He is booting up his PC. He's waiting for the internet to come. We're getting live commentary from Binks, ladies and gentlemen, so don't you guys worry, Binks is giving us all the update we need. But yeah, that aside, Universe, I want to ask you this. You particularly are, quite a follower from the side of Team T69, and you know them on a personal level as well. What exactly do you think is going to be that masterclass of a move in order to topple down the side of Team TRUERIPPERS?
I think that this is something that needs to come from them in terms of team synergy, which clearly is not being seen. We're not seeing coordinated pushes. We're not seeing coordinated strats being executed. We're not seeing executes coming in. It's just plain rush in. It's brawl. It's, fighting for blood. It's just going in for the first smell that you get. There's no sort of, hold and strategy kind of play. They're just running in blind, and that's going to cost them, obviously, every single round. Because TRUERIPPERS is a team that will punish you in every single way possible for that. And they are doing that job right now. So Team T69, I really hope that what they can do in the next few rounds, because whatever their minds are going to be thinking, especially Binks, especially in particular, is what's going to be played. But I really hope that these guys have something in sleeve in terms of how exactly they're going to execute a couple of sites. Maybe a few fakes could come in, try to abuse mid as much as possible. They get that wall baited out as many times as you can from the hands of Master. Move around every single site, give presence, and then decide where you want to hit based on the picks that you get. Send Binks and Strix out together. Let the rest of the teammates hold on angles. And, find maybe a trade frag. At least not let it go down to a 5v4 and let it stay that way. Because that team fragging potential is what's not coming in T69's favor today. And they need it now more than ever. So we're gonna have to see if or not that team strategy is gonna come in after this little pause that they've got, which I'm pretty sure Binks is gonna use to talk to his teammates, and he's gonna let his teammates know what exactly they can do. And pretty sure that the rest of them are also gonna be thinking about how they can get these kills, how they can throw Paradox off guard as the killjoy, how they can get Master to get out that wall and probably catch him off guard himself. But yeah, Team T69, they definitely have a lot of work to do. They're already down by 4 rounds, and that's gonna hurt them quite a bit if they keep letting that go on. SMX has come back, and this is exactly the point in the last map where he felt a little bit more angry and got annoyed, and he went in for the kills as they shut out the first half 7-5. If it's gonna be the same case this time, I'm not quite sure if the second half is gonna translate into their success, Team T69, but TRUERIPPERS, they're definitely gonna rain down hell upon them every single time they see a player. So Team T69, let's see what you got up your sleeve, as SMX is back on the server and we are gonna be heading back into round number 5.
So 5 seconds to go, and yep, it is going to be nothing but an eco for the side of Team T69. They're going to be on the Sheriff, and going to be seeing Strix on the Blades. Let's see what they can do. For now, they're just exploring avenues. They're picking and prodding here and there, just grabbing all the attention, trying to distract the side of Team TRUERIPPERS. But again, Strix is going to be the only point of distraction over towards A, whereas the rest of the gang is over towards B. They are slowly walking back over towards the A side as well. Strix hasn't taken any aggressive position, by the way, so I'm not sure on top of what information are they about to make this push, but maybe it's just going to be that 5-man Hail Mary push coming out from the side of T69. They're going to be doing that. There you go. Dash comes in. Yeah.
Wow, TRUERIPPERS, look at how passively they're holding on. They wanted to play on the retake, and they're going to actually do that as well. Because guess what?
Planted.
They have the lockdown. Goes down, and this is exactly what they were waiting for. And now they're just playing against time over here because the other lockdown has also been put in. But it's still the advantage for TRUERIPPERS, I believe, because they've already got 1 kill. Make that a second. Binks is not going to be able to take down the lockdown, and he's going to get detained and killed within a couple of seconds. Strix has been detained as well, and that should be the end of the round.
Oh, 99 is still alive, but not a lot that he can do. Only a frag on towards Crosshair. The 5th on the board for the side of TRUERIPPERS, and it is how I said it is. It's gonna be 5-0. 5 rounds on the board for the side of TRUERIPPERS, and they're looking really comfortable, Universe. That was a beautiful decision coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS, not gonna lie. Best decision, no cap. Paradox going in for that lockdown. TRUERIPPERS know exactly what they're doing, alright? They are not at all clueless. They know what they're doing. They know what they're supposed to do. They know each and every move, and they are 2 steps ahead of Team T69.
The amount of passiveness in their play in that round was absolutely brilliant, because Paradox was holding all the way in defender side spawn in a heaven. He did not care. He thought he'd let them push till the defender side spawn and get some ground. He doesn't care because he had the lockdown. And look at where Master is. Oh my god, this is going to be an easy 1 kill and runaway position for him. The walls come up. Yeah, there it is. He's going to get 2.
Another one.
Okay.
Not
Master
bad.
actually going to find 2. Okay, Strix updrafts and comes to the B heaven position, but that's not going to matter because Team T69, they've already lost 2 men who were very important for them. And look at that, the timing. Oh my god, Strix is going to be so mad about that, and I feel like this is a day of frustration for the side of Team T69 because nothing they do is working.
Yeah, absolutely nothing is working out for them, man. It's just unfortunate, but it is true. Edit99 does try the frag on towards Cross, and Edit is the only player from side of Team T69 who has been having the best day. Best as in, his individual performance is just really good for the day.
Oh, this is okay. Very good play by him. Obviously, good use of the Omen teleport as he runs away towards the A side, and now he has a good time to reposition himself in a place where he can find both of these players off guard. He's coming up towards the ramp, and Paradox is covering up defender side spawn, but that's not where Edit's coming from. And now they're on ramps. Edit, he's inside the smokes, playing around with his food. He needs to run in. Relic is around the corner. He might just be his first prey, but he's going. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. And Edit, he gets off at the right time. Paradox is looking to stick this one because he knows he's going to come all the way from heaven. He's going to look to stick it. Comes in, and it is going to go. Paradox somehow wins this one out. Tags down to 33 HP, and they still keep a clean slate.
As I told you again and again and again, I told you, Paradox, he's 2 steps ahead of Team T69 right now. He put down an alarm bot on towards the heavens position. He was confident enough that Elite 99 is going to be falling back and he's not going to peek. He's going to think that I'm about to go ahead for a fake defuse, but I'm going to half defuse and I'm going to wait for information. And as soon as that half defuse came in, he got the information that Elite 99 is running it over towards the heavens position. Thanks to the alarm bot. It was played so beautifully, man. Paradox, take a bow.
To agree with you there, Assassin. Now, TRUERIPPERS have got 6-0 on the board, and looks like they want more. A lot of damage being given out by that Nano Swarm, but just enough to keep Team T69 on their feet as well. They've got the plant coming in, and a lot of bullets being spammed back and forth. Relic eats a couple of them, and he's going to be down to 41 HP, but he gets healed back immediately by the hands of Master. And one tap God is around this avenue where they know where these players are now. They just need to get in these positions to get these kids. And look at that flash timing, man. What a beautiful play. TRUERIPPERS are just completely shutting down anything and everything that the side of Team T69 are doing. Leaving Binks alone. 1v3. Oh boy. Oh my god.
This is just
bullying.
Yeah, this is straight up bullying.
Are we in school? Because it looks like recess is in session.
More than that, it is the side of Team T69 being schooled right now by the side of TRUERIPPERS. One tap, God. Holy hell.
Damn.
Did you see
that flash? Yeah, that flash.
Yeah, did you see that near sight coming out from him? The Lear usage? It was so on point.
Perfect.
Not only did it blind the entirety of players on the site, but it also got the player on the rafters. Yeah, nobody did. Everyone just tried to dodge it, or I don't know what they were trying to do.
Somebody needs to break that stuff down, man. Because that caused the demise of the player under heaven, and that's all they needed. And now they're pushing in again, and Paradox, this guy is on a complete roll. And at this point, I think the Team T69 are just gonna say, damn it all, and eyeball it. They've tagged down Paradox with 3 HP. Binks is looking in the right direction. The plant is gonna go down as SMX is hiding from this one player over here. The lockdown is available. Paradox getting healed, and it's gonna be his teammate trying to support him. Paradox gets another. Team T69 falling apart. 6 is trying to get something for dump for them. One tap got to come in back. 1v3 clutch on the cards now for him. If he pulls this one out, he's looking for it. He's spamming down bullets. Gets a few spammed in his own direction. He still has a Lear. He's gonna throw it down and go for the defuse, and he's gonna get taken down. Finally, Team T69 have a round in their favor, and I just want to have a look at their faces. Yeah, they're not feeling it. Edit, SMX, and Stoner, all three of them know that this is not a game where they would want to show their faces, because I'm pretty sure they've got faces of anger, frustration, and disappointment. That one round, even that one round could have gone horribly bad for them, because one tap got almost pulled out a 1v3, didn't he?
Yep, absolutely. One tap got almost had it. But Stoner, good job, buddy. I am not gonna take anything away from you. Like, despite having a really bad day, you're trying your level best, and you got that clutch done, a 1 versus 1 situation played right. Good stuff. T69, they get themselves the first round, and I really want to keep on seeing these kind of explosive plays coming from the side of Team T69. They can make it happen. It's not like they can't. They just have to, concentrate a little bit more. But oh my God, Strix, come on.
Relic, Master, sorry. Get out of here, man.
You should run.
I don't know how the hell.
Forget Master. Why was Strix just baiting right there? All he had to do was he created the distraction, all right? The two players came in. He had to peek in together. All he had to do was just peek in. All three of these players could just peek in together and take down Master. But Master walks away with 2 frags, and Strix is just waiting right there. I don't know who what.
I mean, dude, what is happening? TRUERIPPERS, they are putting on a masterclass of a performance, a tactical showcase of their skill, which clearly Team T69 never ever saw coming, and it's hitting them so hard in the face. that they are gonna have to eat this for dinner and probably take it in with, I would say, no water, just blood.
Well, can I even say? What is happening is the side of team TRUERIPPERS showing us some classic Valorant tactical prowess. Yeah, I mean,
You
Yeah,
fought well.
all right, there you go. Master can do that as well. Never knew boot camp buff is real. Now I've seen it.
Clearly is, my friend. I mean, it is an eco for them right now, and it's a flawless one for TRUERIPPERS. They've got all 5 ultimates online as well, which they can use at any time for their at their disposal. And TRUERIPPERS, comfortable, calm, composed, and probably going to be champions of this match.
Yep, 9-1 as we head on over to his round 11, where once again team T69 are gonna go in for a buy. Got themselves a pretty okayish buy, because yeah, Binks is gonna be on the half shields. Gonna be seeing the rest of the gang going up and picking up the Vandals and the Phantoms as well with full shields. They're about to make an execute over towards the A side, and I'm not really sure if they are gonna bear any fruit. But Paradox, he definitely has his setups ready, so nothing to worry about. Oh, Paradox. Nice try, but Strix is just going to be way too quick. They go ahead and pluck out that face of Paradox right in thin air, and Icebox is going to heal him as well. With that, a 5 vs 4 situation for the side of Team T69. TRUERIPPERS Esports, they have a retake situation right now, and Master has got himself the ultimate ready. We're seeing Paradox coming back up, but it's going to be a 5 vs 5. Look at the amount of ultimates ready, man. That's gonna be the Killjoys lockdown. We've got the Seekers alive as well. There you go. And one tap god is gonna activate the Empress. So quite a lot of ultimates coming in. Paradox gets himself a double. Gonna be seeing one tap god get himself another frag. Maybe a triple. Nah. A double is all one tap god is gonna get, and Cross is gonna take down Binks as well. Gonna be seeing the spike being diffused, and yes!
Ooh, half a second.
0.5, half a second right there. Let's give it the 10th on the board for the side of TRUERIPPERS. Man, what a play.
Scary, scary, scary stuff. Almost could have given it away to TRUERIPPERS, but you know, the one thing I would want to say is that I don't think the side of T69 would have wanted a round like that. They would have wanted to win it out on their own merit and not by something factoring time. But hey, they would have taken anything at that point, as they are 10-1 down. A half that I don't think they would have wanted. I said it earlier that they need a dominating half themselves in attacking, but they've got one against them. And I think this might just be the end over here, Assassin. Because even if they lose out this round to TRUERIPPERS, I don't think it's going to affect them quite a bit.
Oops.
One tap god. Now keeping all of that aside, we're going to be seeing him holding on over to his mail room. We've got Paradox going down already from the side of TRUERIPPERS, and this is the final round of the first half, by the way, if you guys don't know already. Monster, top of that wall, try and cover one tap god. The entirety of Team T69, they're about to make their way in over towards the B side. Walking in, they're not going to give any sorts of sound cues. But I feel as if the side of Team TRUERIPPERS already know this.
They do have an idea. Now, the side of TRUERIPPERS are holding out for this push, coming in from T69 towards the B side. Different approach from them after quite a bit of time now in this last round. Strix actually finds Master. Binks is going to get another, but Relic and one tap got immediately trade back. 3v2, still very much doable for the side of TRUERIPPERS, but SMX is going to deny one tap god. He takes down his life for himself, and Relic, the last man standing, is going to get completely rained down upon as a 10-2 half against the side of T69. I mean, is there even a way for comeback in this, Assassin? Even if they win out the pistol and win out the next 2 rounds, they're still going to be 5 rounds down, and I think TRUERIPPERS, that's not going to happen, because they won out 3 out of 3 pistols so far, and now it's the 4th one. If they win this, I think it's all done and dusted.
TRUERIPPERS definitely have a massive lead, by the way. 10 rounds is something that you should not give to the side of a team like TRUERIPPERS. Because on the attack, we know for a fact that these guys are pretty darn good themselves. So getting 3 more rounds on the attack shouldn't be a problem for them at all. Should be a walk in the park. But let's hope that the side of Team T69 are going to put on a really, really good defense. They have to lock down absolutely everything. No map control for the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, and T69 might have a chance at making a comeback. But if they do go ahead and give out a lot of real estate for the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, they're going to make absolute use of it, and they're going to crumble down the defense from the side of Team T69.
Right now, things are a little bit slowly being played by TRUERIPPERS. They have spread themselves across every single part of the map. Mid has 2, B has 2, A has 1, holding down as Paradox. And the side of TRUERIPPERS, they're just trying to read what they can find over here. They want information. They want an aggressive T69 to come into their faces and give up their lives. But T69 are a little wary about that, so they're not doing it as of now. As TRUERIPPERS are actually converging towards the A site. It looks like they want to do a bombardment over here, which I am not quite sure if Binks has read it out. Stoner is ready. He's got one look and he knows that there's players over here. Pushed down a couple of bullets and he's called it in. The rotations are already coming in. We can see SMX coming back over here as the side of TRUERIPPERS are going to come and take the head of Stoner for themselves. They're going to find another one and it's just falling apart. TRUERIPPERS find 3 and that's probably going to be it. Team T69 2 versus 5. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go down.
Oh, one tap god. And another one maybe for 899. Nah. As Master goes out and takes him down, does what he did to his comrade. One tap god. That's going to be the 11th on the board for the side of TRUERIPPERS. Once again, TRUERIPPERS have won out both the pistols, and so is the custom. Winning out both the pistols, go ahead and probably win out the match as well.
Oh boy.
I mean, TRUERIPPERS won out both the pistols on both the maps. Sorry, not aggressive. Universe.
Again.
Okay, yeah. Man, you can't blame me. I'm trying really hard right now to figure out what is going wrong for the side of T69. But yeah. No matter how much I scratch my head, it just won't change the fact that T69 are having a bad day and they're not playing good. But on top of that, I'm not going to take anything away from the side of TRUERIPPERS. They're just built different.
They definitely are. And now they're going in for this aggressive B push. As TRUERIPPERS have taken control, they're going to get the plant down as well. Team T69, they've got 2 people down. They need to get 3 more, which looks unlikely as they do not have the weaponry to fight this one. But actually, Strix gets 1 kill. Master to trade back. He's getting himself healed. But is he going to be able to get the kill? He's not going to be okay. Paradox.
Wow, Para.
Match point.
Okay.
God damn, that was sweet. A good little Nano Swarm coming in order to take down Strix, who was quite low, and then he went ahead and got the frag on towards the Sage as well. Good little combo coming out from the side of Paradox, and that is going to be the match point for the side of Team TRUERIPPERS. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to witness an absolute whitewash from the side of TRUERIPPERS as T69. Well, looks like that they definitely need a little bit of a break. They all need to properly rest themselves.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit rest is probably needed as look at okay, one tap god. He wants to finish this one off and he wants to finish this one off quick. Gets a little bit of a punishment for his aggression. SMX gets another. Paradox is around the corner. Crosshair will find one trade back and now look at the side of T69. They're looking for these kills, but the Seekers are gonna put in a little bit of a drama position for the side of TRUERIPPERS. They've given 4 to SMX, and now the last man standing trial. Like, they probably know where he is, as SMX is looking for an ace in a match, which I mean, okay, yeah, Strix is gonna take that kill. Yeah, like I was saying, SMX looking for an ace in a match, which I don't think he would be all too celebratory about. So TRUERIPPERS, they've given away 1 round, but it's still a whitewash nonetheless. Even if they lost this round, they still have economy to go in and buy in. And they're going to be pretty much A-okay. Oh, wait. They actually don't have the money to buy in. They're going to actually have to equal this one.
Yeah, TRUERIPPERS definitely have to. They're going to go ahead and settle on their pistols. So should be the 4th on the board for the side of T69. Unless and until they come up with a massive upset.
Yeah. Now they have the side of... okay. One tap God, you need to have a look, my friend. Before the smoke goes off, he just goes in for that. And unfortunately, they get punished for it. Another round that should be going in the favor of Team T69. Not too much, though. As, yeah, there it is. It's going to be the last kill. SMX takes it for himself. And they are searching for scraps now in a huge bundle, in a huge mountain of complete nothingness over here. The side of Team T69. Is this going to be the last round? We're going to have to find out because the full buy has come in from TRUERIPPERS and potentially this could be the last round.
Should pretty much be the last round as well. But hey, we want this to keep going. We want T69 to come with a little bit of a befitting reply. You have to go ahead and make a comeback. But I don't know if a comeback is in play or not because it all depends on whether or not Strix is going to be able to make this play. Oh!
He still eats it.
Yep. Still going to go ahead and get hit by the Tasmanian Wolf. And yeah, Binks is going to try and get himself a frag towards mid. There's a nice little smoke coming out from mid at 99. But yeah, TRUERIPPERS' only option is to take mid if I'm not wrong. Paradox is going to try and create a little bit of distraction towards A, but taking mid is the right choice from the side of TRUERIPPERS. You can find the frag on towards Z at 99. They should pretty much have this in the bag. They should have mid control and they can choose wherever they want to go. They might choose the option to move it over towards Vents and eventually towards A. And yeah, there you go. That is going to be created over towards the mail room and they're going to move it over towards Vents and eventually over towards the A side. Biggs is waiting. Biggs is patiently waiting for them to show up one by one. Biggs is going to throw in the pain shell as well, and both of these players are just going to push in on towards him. Paradox is going to chime in as well. They're going to regroup towards Heavens, and in a 3 versus 4 situation, we're going to be seeing the side of TRUERIPPERS trying to make something happen here. The turret is going to get taken down, and Astra, that is Relic, is going to jump down. Relic is trying to spray down through the smoke. Gets a little bit of a tag on towards the Killjoy, but nothing more. Paradox is just going to hold on over towards the Rams position. Is going to try and cut off some rotations. He's going to try and get something done. He knows for a fact that there is a player coming in from the defense side spawn over towards the Heavens. And now, this is going to be the situation where we're going to get to know if Paradox is going to be able to get himself multiple kills or not. No! Edit 99 deletes him off. With that, Stoner is about to come out of the screens as well. Relic gets the frag on towards Wings. He's going to be down to if Master is going to be able to do something or not. Relic left out of 1 versus 4. With little to no HP left, is going to get taken down as well. And with that, that's going to be the 5th round of the board for the side of T69. Great retake coming out from them. Really patient play. And yeah, overall, absolutely amazing performance right there.
Indeed, a beautiful performance. That flick onto the head of Paradox was nasty from Edit. TRUERIPPERS, they're giving away a couple of rounds and they're slipping up a bit. How far are they going to let this happen? Because I know that they're on an eco again this time. They have got 2 SMGs to work with, but this is a round that I'm pretty sure is going to go in the favor of Team T69. Assassin, come back on the card. Surely not, right?
As I told you, if the comeback does happen, I'm going to be absolutely happy. But if it doesn't, then, well, it's understandable. But hey, they're trying. They're not giving up despite TRUERIPPERS already on a match point. So that shows the level of professionalism as well coming out from the side of Team T69. They're not going to give up. They're going to keep fighting. They're going to keep going as much as they can. And they're going to try and put up a good show.
Certainly, and Edit is gonna be trying to be. He's gonna try to be the connoisseur of that show as he gets the first kill. And look at this flash that's ready by Edit. He's looking for the kills. The pull is gonna help him, but he gets the kill. He gets taken down nonetheless. Relic is gonna find one as Strix around the corner. He's gonna pull out another one, and now estimates to get penultimate as Strix gets his second and the last kill of the round. It is going to be the side of T69 to pull out number 6, which is halfway across still. Very far off on the side of TRUERIPPERS. But if things keep going like this, Team T69 might just pull a miracle.
They might just, man. They might just go ahead and pull off a miracle here. 12-6 as we're about to see a full buy coming out from the side of Team TRUERIPPERS now. Got 5 Phantoms. Wow, Phantom Supremacy or what?
Yeah, Phantom Supremacy indeed. Right now, though, we've got
You
a little bit
should
of
run.
informational play on B, and there comes the ultimate as well. Now, are they gonna be forced off for this? Or Strick gonna hold till he gets 1 kill because he looks like he might want to do that. He's gonna find it. What a beautiful flick, but I think he might get detained. Yes, he will. Edit is there to support him, but he's gonna go out anyway. The flash is gonna be of no use. The Cosmic Divide comes in as One Tap got in a pretty good position to cause a lot of damage. I don't think they know that he's here. And they're looking around the corner and he's gonna get that kill. That's all they needed. The revive comes in for TRUERIPPERS as it is a 1-for-1 up and down for them. They are of the advantage and this could be the last round. Assassin. 4 versus 3. The retake is gonna be very difficult.
In a 3 versus 4 situation, it's going to be quite a task for the side of Team T69. We're going to be seeing in the lineup coming in from Paradox. And SMX is going to try and get some frags, but Master gets himself a double, and Paradox is there. A Swarm is once again going to take down an 99.
Yeah, okay, alright. Yo. Look, okay. Okay, don't throw him down. Okay, don't throw him down, man. Yeah,
Hey,
Paradox.
Don't do that, Paradox. It's
No,
fine.
no,
It's
no,
okay.
no. Don't throw him down. Don't do that. I know we all love a good RKO, but clearly the boot camp of TRUERIPPERS is enjoying this at the moment as they've got their victory against T69 in a very convincing manner. And that definitely is going to be something that they are going to be rejoicing and partying about. Looks like the party bells are going to be coming in after a few rounds that I think that shouldn't have been given away. But it's okay. TRUERIPPERS, dominancy should be their middle name, especially in this match, because my word, what a performance that was.
It definitely was quite a performance coming out from the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, and I'm really surprised to see the side of Team TRUERIPPERS go ahead and improve drastically. Like, this level of improvement is something that takes quite some time, but TRUERIPPERS were quick to catch on, and overall their bootcamp time has definitely served results for them. So I'm really happy for the side of TRUERIPPERS. Like, every single talent, every single player out there as well who knows what Team TRUERIPPERS have gone through as well is going to be very happy seeing their growth, their success. So yeah, TRUERIPPERS, amazing job, guys. You deserve all the love and support as well. Let's quickly take a look at the match highlights now and relive some of the moments that went throughout map 2 split. And Universe, I want to ask you this. Did you expect something like this to happen in the map split?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I did not expect this at all. And my word, it is quite a bit of a performance from the side of TRUERIPPERS. This kind of dominance is something that you do not see happen quite often. And TRUERIPPERS, they're honestly looking like contenders at this point. I mean, they've got the big leagues to still face off. Yeah, for sure. They've got Velocity. They've got other players that the teams to face off as well. But my God, if they're going to be putting up this show against Team T69, who were a contender last season around, it's definitely what a huge step up by their side. Because their play, it's not just that Team T69 had an off day. It's the fact that TRUERIPPERS made them have an off day. That's how good they were. And to settle off a half 10-2 against a team like T69 is not an easy task. And finish that off 12-6, 13-6 and 13-7. Both the games, 13-5 rather, sorry, is a feat in itself.
That's true. Not going to take anything away from them. The side of Team TRUERIPPERS, people might say that T69 had a bad day, they did not perform, but it was just a straight up domination, a supremacy coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS, and you can't take it away from them. They have put in a lot of hard work and they deserve absolutely every single credit that they can get as well. Just look at this play, this particular play being made from the side of Team TRUERIPPERS, and especially Paradox. It's like they were reading the entirety of Team T69 like an open book, and you can't take that away from them.
Yeah, they absolutely were. And my word, the kind of plays that they were doing was just brilliant. And it's a lot to see, honestly, because TRUERIPPERS, they were head and above the side of Team T69 today. And as a result, you can see what it's going to be showing on the scoreboard. I mean, the group standings, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, TRUERIPPERS are right up there among the big ones. 6, 5, 4, 3. That's how the points is looking on the green tree. As TRUERIPPERS have put themselves in the third position, winning out the map 13 to 6. And it is really interesting to know what exactly is going to be their approach in the games upcoming. Are they going to be the ones to beat Enigma? Are they going to be the ones to beat a couple of the other big names as well? Is something that we're going to have to see. But for now, I think that the side of T69 have a lot of thinking to do, Assassin.
That they definitely do, by the way. So yeah, let's quickly jump straight in towards the analyst desk as well, where we've got our lovely host Aggressive waiting for us, and I'm pretty sure that he has a lot of questions you want to ask us as analysts, because yeah, everyone is just in a shock and awe as well. With the performance coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to be right back with the analyst desk after the message from our sponsors.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the analyst desk. These two guys, they had to make a short dash from the cast desk over here. And hey, it was a banger of a match, that's for sure. Like, it was a roller coaster of emotions on map number 2. Initially, I thought that it was going to be a 13-0. I was like, oh my god, I'm at the edge of my seats. And Assassin is just losing his mind. And then suddenly we saw a second win come out from the side of T69. And finally, they were able to pull off a miracle slowly but surely. But they just fell short. Map number 1 and map number 2, it was just not something that you would expect. And Assassin, I want your thoughts. Start us off on map number 1, because I felt this on that map. Like, they had something, but it was just not there.
Yeah, the map of Icebox, In the pre-game segment, I did talk about the fact that TRUERIPPERS' defense is something to be considered about, right? And I feel as if the map veto did not support the side of Team T69 at all, because in all three of these maps, they were starting off on the attack. And we know for a fact that on the map of Icebox, TRUERIPPERS' defense is something that you should be scared about, especially after they have now moved in over towards the bootcamp. Overall, they have seen quite a big leap when it comes down to their overall performance. And yeah, not going to take anything away from the side of TRUERIPPERS. An impeccable performance on the defense. Every single round that you're going to witness in the series highlights right now, you guys are going to see a different kind of an approach from the side of TRUERIPPERS. Earlier, TRUERIPPERS were a team that used to heavily rely on their mechanical skills. They used to just go ahead, aggressively take some fights, but now they have become a lot more disciplined. They know what they're supposed to do. They moving together as a unit. They're so highly coordinated. The synergy is just on next level, and every single move that they're about to make, they think absolutely twice before making it. Like they are 2 steps ahead of their opponents, and it just goes on to show a team's growth throughout the gauntlet and how exactly they have learned from their mistakes and their flaws.
That is for sure, because the level of aggressive plays that we would normally see coming on down to from players like Paradox, Crosshair, they are still there. But the fact is, whenever they are making an aggressive play, like there is always someone to fill in the gaps that they are leaving behind. And that initially, even if they do die without getting even a single kill, that does not happen most of the time in this match, seemingly. There is always someone to try and close out those gaps, go in for an immediate trade, and then hold that position that they left. That kind of synergy was not really being shown by the side of Team T69. And I want your thoughts, Universe, a little bit more about what you think went wrong for the side of Team T69 when it comes down to the map of Icebox.
I think that in the Icebox map, it started off pretty great for TRUERIPPERS, and T69 did pull back a bit. They had a little bit of a, I would want to say, up and down terrain in the first half, but second half was something that I don't think any of us expected, because Team T69, I really thought they were going to pull back. We're going to see a tough match. We're going to be seeing a close-to-close match, blow for blow, neck and neck. But TRUERIPPERS, they just capitalized upon every single thing that Team T69 did wrong. And the one thing that I do want to point out over here is that it's again that team synergy, man. It did not come into play today for the side of Team T69. They tried and tried and tried, but those 1v1s were converted into 1v2s actually from the side of TRUERIPPERS, because they always had one player supporting each other. They always had that coordination. The communication was right there. There was no player who was falling back. There was no player who was, not contributing as much. But on T69 side of things, people were just having a bad day. And I think that as much as they had a disappointing loss today, I do not want to take out anything from their playbook, because this is the team that has proved themselves to be among the top 5 pretty much every now and then. So having a bad day is something that for sure happens to any team. And today was Team T69's turn.
Yeah, that was just map number 1. And I believe that in map number 1, they had a fair shot of trying to win everything out because a lot of the rounds were really close. But I really want to know what happened on Split. Assassin, like, this surprised me, because when you consider this being the map pick from the side of Team T69, they should have performed a lot more better here. But it felt like the machine that we know them to be, the gears were not turning in the right direction. Someone was turning left, someone was turning right, and someone was not turning whatsoever. Like, what do you think happened on the map of Split?
So from the side of Team T69, what I would say is that it was exactly identical, just like the map of Icebox. Like, we know for a fact that Team T69 are a team that are quite dominant on the map of Split. Split is their home ground. We see Bings and the likes just popping off every single time on the map of Split. But today, that was absent. Bings was not able to do absolutely anything. And I would just say that Team T69, they did not particularly do anything wrong here. They tried to play their defaults. They were already having a bad day. On top of that, TRUERIPPERS have just completely uplifted themselves. Their setups are so good, and each and every minute detail on their defense, each and every decision that they're making as well. Like, for example, there was this one round where Paradox was holding on over towards the A side all by himself, as is the job of a killjoy. And he got himself a frag, and then he got the call from the IGL that, hey, You shouldn't move back. You've got the lockdown. Just fall back. We're going to retake this side. Now, not only did he fall back, but he also made sure that he gets himself a frag before falling back, right? So he got himself in a position where he was able to get a frag and capitalize on top of that, just fall back from the elbows in over towards the screens and then play it out for the retake. Just amazing plays. And again, this play right here, this was a big brain move coming out from Paradox, leaving an alarm bot over towards Evans, just sticking the diffuse, knows for a fact that Edit 99 is not going to peek because Edit is just going to think that he's about to fake it out. And then the Leer usage coming out from one tap guard for SMX to be completely blind as a bat. Each and every minute detail, it's all about these small details coming out from the side of TRUERIPPERS that just completely worked out for them. And T69, you would ask me what went wrong for them. I feel like everything just went wrong for them. It's not just the lack of coordination or synergy, but it has to do with the fact that TRUERIPPERS were just a well-oiled machine today.
Yeah, I feel as though they were just ready for every single engagement that they were trying to do, and the bootcamp powers are real. We were constantly saying that throughout the entire stream.
Bootcamp buff.
Yes, the bootcamp buff was gonna be there for the side of TRUERIPPERS, but nothing to scoff at when it comes down to the side of Team T69 as well. They performed admirably and they were able to hit a lot of their shots, but thing is, Valorant is not just an aim game. You need to try and rely on our team playing coordination as well to try and make you go through a lot of these sticky situations. And this was one sticky situation that the side of Team T69 they were just not able to get themselves out of. But hey, it happens. All teams have good days and some teams have bad days. But for now, let's head on down over to the group standings and see exactly what we were talking about previously before we really did get into the nitty-gritty of this matchup. That I was saying previously that, hey, this is a chance for the side of TRUERIPPERS to dethrone the side of T69 and force them down onto that number 5 position and shoot themselves up to that number 3 spot where they are going to be guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Now, the real question is, Universe, what do you think about the standings here, and what do you think is going to be happening to these teams moving on down?
I think that these are teams these teams, especially T69 and TRUERIPPERS who played out today, are definitely teams that need to be looked out for, because Team T69, just because they had a loss today, does not count them out at all. They are a team that has been in the playoffs before. They are a team that are contenders for this side of. They are a team that are contenders for the TEC Gauntlet, and it is interesting to see where exactly they're going to be landing up, because there's a lot more teams that are going to be giving competition to them this time around, and I'm not quite sure where exactly they're going to line up. But TRUERIPPERS, my man, these guys have been on a roll since I want to say bootcamp buff again over here, but they've been on a complete roll. As I mean, just look at these guys, man. They have improved so much, so far ahead they've come, and it looks like they're gonna keep going ahead and ahead, and they're gonna do a lot more damage than they have done already. So I'm gonna have to tell Velocity, I'm gonna have to tell Reckoning, I'm gonna have Enigma and Godlike to have their look at TRUERIPPERS, because once they come hitting and they hit hard, it is gonna be a whole lot of a light fireworks show for them.
Yeah, considering how much firepower they've showed today and the level of dominance going up against the side of Team T69, none other, just goes to show that you really do need to be careful of how you go over a lot of these different engagements. But at the same time here, I really do want to highlight the fact that in T69, I believe that they're still trying to work out the kinks. You know for a fact that they had at least 2 additions to their roster, Sonar coming in and also SMX, and they're trying to fill in those gaps. They're trying to understand how to play around one another. So the team dynamic is going to take a little bit more time to try and grow into. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's what the Gauntlet is here for. That's why you're slowly trying to build yourself up over time. But moving on down the line, that's pretty much it for now. We're going to be done with the analysis, and we're going to be done with all the streams just for today. But ladies and gentlemen, don't be going off anywhere just yet. Hold on a second. Make sure to check all the links down below in the description, because we have a couple of deals set up for you that is going to be a for sure bang for your buck. And as you are going to be down there, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and also hit that bell to get notified as soon as we do go live. And also follow our socials as well to get notified on any sort of updates that you want to know esports wise. But for now, it's going to be your boy Aggressive, joined by the Assassin and Universe, signing on off, and we're going to be back with you real soon with the TEC Gauntlet Season 2, part of WB Black and Indie Ryzen Radio. We'll catch you soon enough.
win.